Ashlee Jenae, born Ashlee Robinson, was a 31-year-old Miami-based lifestyle and travel influencer. Her Instagram presence, built under the handles Ashlee Jenae and Zoshlee Jenae, had grown to over 70,000 followers. She described herself in her bio as sharing the life I dreamed of, and her content reflected exactly that. Curated photographs from Singapore, Cabo, New Orleans, Portland, Louis Vuitton unboxings, modeling work, a visual record of a woman building the version of her life she had decided she deserved. She also publicly identified herself as a soft life divestor, a term used in online Black women's communities for women who make deliberate choices about their relationships and standards, prioritizing financial stability, emotional peace, and personal growth. Whether people agreed with that philosophy or not, it was central to how Ashlee presented herself and how her audience understood her.
I don't consider myself to be a particularly ethical person, but I am fair.
Welcome, my friends. My name is Antoine Phoenix, and this is my RP experience. Peace and love to all my brothers and sisters out there. Thank you for being here for another one of my videos. Today's video is going to be about Ashlee Jenae Robinson. Now, I don't think I ever heard of this woman before this has happened. Quite a few people have did videos on this woman in her demise, and also on her fiance that she was going to marry, McCain. Now, first, let me get this out here. I have nothing against interracial relationships. I'm actually a person that would lean that way just because of my experiences and what I've become used to and what has become my type. Now, that's not to say I would not date or get serious with a Black woman. It's just that she would have to have certain qualities that I have become accustomed to.
Hey.
Hey.
Do you know where the nearest bus station is?
Yes. You go left, left, right, and left.
Okay, got it. Thanks.
And not the qualities that turn me off.
The whole time seeing him, I was kind of just using it as a psychology experiment, and I didn't really like the guy. I more just wanted to see if I could break his heart. And it was fun.
So did you break his heart then?
Just a wee bit. I hope I did a little damage.
Wow. Okay. Why do you hope that you did a little damage?
I like humbling men.
You like humbling men?
Yeah. It's like my pastime.
Your pastime is humbling men?
Mm-hmm.
You do work at a strip club, so do you humble men there?
No, I take their money.
But that's for another video. As far as I know, this woman, she prefers wealthy white men. And there's nothing wrong with that. I know there's quite a few people, well, especially the brothers that are coming down on her, but especially because she's been deleted, whether it was self-inflicted or whether it was caused by someone. I'm going to show respect for her family. So I'm not really going to be coming at her for that particular thing. But I will say again that people should have the right to date and be with whoever they want to be with. Now, the only thing when women, especially women, in this case, black women, divest and go to another culture, they will come online and definitely bash the men. Now, that's not to say that black men won't bash black women as well, but the only time that tends to happen is either if it's private conversations or maybe it's a post that people will get riled up with and people will take sides. But it's rare that a man will come on line and say that my nationality is trash and I prefer this nationality. I'm not saying they haven't said it in a clip, but it's rare that a person will build a brand around that particular talk. And let me not talk too fast because I'm pretty sure there have been guys that say stuff, but I don't think that's their total brand in that particular thing. Once again, was her right and her prerogative. I just think when you put so much energy on trying to act like a particular race is so perfect, and maybe I did in the past, far in the past when I was younger, when I started having experiences with white women and other nationalities of women, but especially with white women, over time, I had to admit, they're not much better than the ones that was turning me off. It's just that they tend to hide their flaws better until they get leverage, marriage, kids, or unless if they get leverage that they already feel like they're bossing you around or they have a leg up or something. And I'm not saying all white women do that particular thing. I'm just saying is a lot of them. I have met quite a few of them. The only thing, though, I'll say is if you hold a mirror up and you expose them to their own behavior, they will at least give pause. They may not apologize, but they will try to correct it. I'm going by personal experience. If I knew that was going to work, I would have did that years ago. But instead, I was doing something else. So, well, a lot of people is of my nationality is brought up about, well, especially on the guy's side, her preference of white men was upsetting them. And I guess especially because she's a very attractive black woman. Now, personality wise, I don't know. Matter of fact, let's hear her talk.
All right, hear me out. And maybe this is just me, but I just thought about it because I was driving on my way home. I'd really be ready to cut off over the smallest shit. Like the littlest thing, I'd just be turned off. Like, ugh. It was mad people in the regular lane, and the express lane was clear as I'm zooming through that bitch. Pass it. Feet. As a grown man in 2023 living in the state of Florida, specifically Dade County, Broward County, what are you doing without a sun pass? Like, honestly, you want to just vibe in traffic. It ain't gonna work with me, baby. It ain't gonna work. I'm talking about, yo, babe, get over into express lanes faster. Nah, like, I ain't finna do all that. If you don't drive over them cones and get on.
Okay. Now, personally, no, that wouldn't be my type. See, for me, I don't get so blinded by the booty or how attractive a woman is that if she has a certain demeanor with her, even if she's talking about somebody else, because it's almost like we're playing dodgeball. Maybe that ball is not being aimed at me by that person, but eventually, once a lot of people get cleared out the way, eventually they're going to start aiming that ball at me. So, if I know that a woman has that type of aggressive personality that is more like fuck your feelings, I'm stepping all over you if you let me step all over you type of thing, then that forces me to become more toxic to match her toxic. Truthfully, I think that's how a lot of relationships go most of the time. I think if a woman is toxic, the man has to be more toxic to combat her toxic. Otherwise, she'll get totally out of control. Unfortunately, it works the reverse with men. The more calm the woman is, unless if he's evil and trying to use her or something, most of the time, a man will start dialing down. At least I know I will. like, okay, I can relax. Now, I don't have to be on guard with my woman. Okay? Now, McCain, going by, matter of fact, let's hear him talk because obviously we're seeing videos of these two walking around with the lion, but what does he sound like?
Investor, Asymmetric founder and CEO Joe McCain here to discuss. Joe, great to see you. Thanks for being here. So, below 98,000, I'm just wondering, is this the pause that refreshes? Is this a moment when you and other crypto fans are going to get back in?
Yeah, I mean, look, 100,000 is a huge psychological level. It's a six-figure Bitcoin. But in fact, yesterday, Sunday, it was the highest daily close and weekly close in history of Bitcoin. What we're seeing today is just pretty standard profit taking. There's no real risk to Bitcoin not continuing to move higher. So we just see this as another opportunity to add to our position.
Okay, he sounds like your average white dude. He seems cool. Of course, though, he's into crypto, hedge funds, which tells me he has to have more of a sales, cutthroat type of personality. I really wonder how those two met, but I'm pretty sure she managed to probably get herself into areas where she could meet these types of men. Now, while those two did get together, it also makes you wonder what happened, what was the rift that made those two have a misunderstanding. I have an article here that I'm going to read real quick. Let's look at that. All right, let's get into it. Family of influencer who deleted following misunderstanding with fiance disputes. Police claim of... And there she go. Once again, very attractive black woman. Police in Zanzibar investigating the death of social media influencer Ashlee Robinson say she deleted herself following a misunderstanding with her fiance while on vacation. But her sister is questioning the circumstances around her deletion, saying Robinson was happy and looking forward to the future after recently celebrating a birthday and engagement. None of this makes sense. Yisha Indris told NBC News, "That's why we're just so lost. And that's why we just want answers." Robinson and her fiancé, Joseph McCain, traveled to Zanzibar on April 4th, according to a translated video statement from Tanzanian police. They were staying at the Zuri Zanzibar hotel, where staff found her in a room and rushed her to the hospital on April 8th. Robinson passed away the following day, police says. Robinson, 31, who went by the name Ashlee Jenae on social media, documented part of the trip on Instagram. In the April 3 post, McCain is seen proposing to Robinson as a lion walks away during what appears to be a safari. Still taking this in. Somewhere in Africa, Robinson captioned the video. Other photos showed the couple posing for pictures with the animals. Her last post on April 5th showed her feeding a giraffe while she celebrated her birthday. Chapter 31, and I'm exactly where I need to be, Robinson wrote. While social media posts showed the couple seemingly enjoying their vacation, local police say they got into a dispute that led them staying in separate rooms. It's not clear what led up to the dispute. Rumors of cheating. In the translated statement, police say they were informed by staff at the Zuri Zanzibar hotel that Robinson and McCain seemed to not have a good understanding and the pair was separated. Robinson remained in their room and McCain was moved to a different room, police say. A room service attendant later found Robinson in the room and alerted hotel management. She was taken to the hospital where she passed away. Police called the couple's dispute a misunderstanding and say Robinson was deleted by herself. I cannot say these words, so this is why I'm not, because sometimes YouTube will flag not flag the video, but they'll make it that you have to push certain buttons in order to see the video, and I think it'll hurt me. So, look, we know, you can see it yourself. The hotel said it was deeply saddened by what happened. Our sincerest thoughts and sympathies go out to the family and loved ones during this painful time. We are providing our full cooperation to the local authorities and the U.S. Embassy, the hotel say in a statement. Indra said she spoke to her sister shortly before her deletion and everything was completely normal. The pair discussed what they were going to do when Robson got back to the U.S. She was so ready to take the next steps with who she thought was the love of her life. Idris said she was so happy with the choices that she had made in the places that she was. She was happy. Idris said the trip to Zanzibar was a planned dream vacation for her sister. Robson's mother said the past several days has been overwhelming and declined to speak further. In the April 12th statement posted on Instagram, the family said nothing about this loss feels real. The suddenness, the unanswered questions, and the distance from home have made this tragedy even more overwhelming for our family, the statement said. Police say Robinson's deletion remains under investigation and McCain continues to be questioned by police. His passport has been suspended, police say. McCain could not be reached at phone numbers listed for him. Attempts to reach his family were unsuccessful. Idris said communication with the local police has been sparse, but they will continue fighting to find out what happened. She wasn't just an influencer. She wasn't just someone online. She was a daughter. She was a sister, and she was someone who is so loved because of the life that she brought, Idris said. She was such a large piece in so many people's lives, and that's what I want people to not forget. All right. So, as you see, and I heard rumors, I'm pretty sure it's updated news by now. I actually got onto this story a little late, but I wanted to give it a different angle of what a lot of other people was doing because I know a lot of the black male creators was coming at her from the divesting with a white guy and look what happened. Okay, what black women has been saying it for years. When a black man gets with a white woman, Jonathan Majors, countless other black men that when they get with the wrong white woman that decides to use her superpower of playing victim, she can get you into a lot of trouble and make you lose a lot of money. Okay, and on the flip side, I guess the black women find out a different reality when you get with the wrong white dude. Now, is that all white dudes or all white women? No. But this is the thing that a lot of people have to realize. It's bad people in all nationalities, all genders. Okay? The thing is, I always try to not let a person's race stop me if I have a connection with a woman. I do think when you're going out of your way to get with a specific type of person, then a lot of times you will get blinded to red and yellow flags. And I do think that's what happened here. With the post that I've seen, it looked like she was showing a lifestyle of how she is winning in life. She didn't do the usual thing of taking a lot of, while being with him, taking a lot of pictures and videos that she's on a yacht or she has an expensive Birkin bag. She showed that she was proud of the man that she was with. Now, I heard that is a rumor that it was cheating going on. Whether it was her cheating, whether it was him cheating. Also, it was something that I heard that perhaps he was still married. Again, this is hearsay. I don't know what's true or not because I haven't read documents or seen anything that's totally the truth. I heard speculation from different podcasters saying different things. It was only one that looked at it at a more grounded, rational, fair observation instead of either taking a side or either condemning or trying to prove a point of the interracial dating in love and marriage.
Now, just to be clear, the wife has not been confirmed. No marriage license have been confirmed, nor have children been confirmed. But if you go to his Twitter page, you'll see he says, my wife is black. And also he talks about having 2 children. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to do the same exact thing that I did with Joe. I'm going to play you guys a video of Ashlee speaking. once again, has nothing to do with this. This is just from her Instagram page. We haven't seen much of her speaking. I think of all of her Instagram posts, she's only speaking one time. Just listen to the words she's using. Just listen to her character.
So again, I think people should have the right to choose who they want to be with. And see, I take that stance because I don't want a woman to settle on me. Okay, as a man, you don't want her to settle on you because you are going to get the worst, ungrateful version of her. She might grow to care about you. She might say she loves you, but her actions is not showing that particular thing. You want to be going through Steph Curry, Obama stuff, which, however, with the Obama thing, I don't know because there's so many rumors about their relationship to a degree as well. But taking it at face value, and I'll just say this real quick, that she'll say some crazy stuff about him online or a podcast. But has Obama ever said anything crazy about his wife? Has Steph Curry ever said anything crazy about his wife? Has Will Smith ever said anything totally crazy about his wife? Meanwhile, their woman is acting all nuts. That's why I bring it up. You want a woman to really want to be with you and desire you. And it looked like she desired that guy. But obviously something went wrong. They got into an argument. They was in separate rooms. If any new concrete news comes out about this, I'll cover this again. It's regretful that she lost her life. I hope that she didn't delete herself. I hope he didn't delete. Well, obviously somebody did something. Hopefully the family will find out the total truth. But without video, I guess you'll never know unless if he admits something. I'm pretty sure something's being left out of this story. So that's all that I have to say about this. Condolences to the family. I have to say with what people were saying, I don't agree with her pitting black men down to raise white men up. At the same time, I don't believe it's productive for black men to pit black women down. Now, of course, say what you need her to do, but you don't have to try to devalue her and then put somebody else up. And that's what I meant to say, because when you're putting somebody up there that they are so much better, and then something like this happens, then you have all egg on your face. Okay? So just remember, it's good and bad in every race or gender. Everybody try to choose the best person for you. Have a good night and enjoy your weekend. Give me a like and subscribe.
Hey, yeah. I've walked a mile or two, seen some sunshine, felt some rain too. This ain't just my story, it's for me and you, finding the truth, making it new. Used to chase forever in a lover's embrace. Thought I found my haven in a familiar face. Married to the moment, then life changed its pace. Learned about commitment and finding my own space. Been with some women through joy and through strife. Each one a chapter in this book of my life. Some carved a smile, some cut with a knife, but every single step led me to this life. From broken vows to a brand new view, I'm finding my way, sharing it with you. This path was for me, to make me brand new. Now it's for all of us.